Periva Sharanam. Which other approach should I take? The Anubhava of Yoga, of Jnana and Prema are all uniformly and equitably common, similar and parallel. If the Shiva and Jiva are in love, that is, in other words, if you as an individual has love of God, that spandam in you is also Ambaal's work only. After your absorption, you are also Shivam, but the process of reabsorption is her job. I told you earlier that in bhakti itself, there can be the highest experiences that can happen through other approaches such as yoga, tantric and mantra japa. But unlike those approaches in the bhakti marga, when we feel and say to Ambaal, Amma, all those methods are beyond my reach and ability. You are Parashakti and you are my shelter and resort. Do your wish, I have nothing to say. If we continue our devotion with that attitude, there is no chance of our getting conceited that we are doing some great sadhana. In appreciation of our humility, that mother will lift us to the highest pinnacle of whatever experience that we deserve. Let those with the power and ability go through the path of Kundalini Yoga, do whatever they can. All that we have to do is to have a stubborn faith and belief in our devotion to Amma. Whatever anybody else gets by any other method, it is her job to make it available to us and she will do it. On the other hand, she can also make those who have been going by the route of difficult sadhana methods to give up all that and simply be silent and self-surrender. We should take note of how the shloka, in which Ambaal is said to cause the Amrita Rasa flow in our nadis, has been concluded. Having moved the Kundalini from the Moola Adhara Chakra to Sahasradhala Padma and causing the Rasadhara to flow, instead of finishing in Advaitam that the Jivan is made to merge in the Param, it is said that the Prana Shakti comes down back through each of the chakras to Mooladhara Chakra and there, without any more power, coils back and goes to sleep. This lying down rolled into a coil of 3.5 turns is the reason for the name Kundalini. A snake, when it rests, will be rolled into a coil. When we sleep, we may twist and turn, but finally when we go to sleep, we generally get stretched out. As we say, adichipota pola tukam, or sleeping like a log, isn't it? But from a dog to a cat to an elephant, they roll their body into a coil with their head rested on the front legs only when they sleep. On top of all this, a snake will be fully turned into a coil. So since we have only an infinitesimal fraction of the power of Parashakti, the Shakti in us is set to rest in the Mooladhara Chakra as Kundalini in 3.5 coils like a snake. There is one more reason. In all living beings, the life in us is represented as Prana Shakti. The snake is believed to live on air as the only input for sustenance. So, it is in the rightness of things that Kundalini, which is equivalent of Prana Shakti, is represented as a snake. Let those matters be the way they are. What is this? As he was talking about experiencing the Advaita Anubhava and tasting Amrita, having suddenly brought all of us down, he has brought the Ambaal in us as Kundalini Shakti, all tired and sleeping, coiled like a snake, down in the Mooladhara Chakra, deflating our aspirations in the bargain. What is the purpose and what is the message? Till there is the sense that I have done all this, Ambaal can roll us down, including even those yogis who have almost tasted the nectar of Amrita. So whatever be your approach, whether Bhakti Marga or Kundalini Yoga Marga, the inner conviction of not me but you, of Sharanagati, is the key that will open the lock. Periva Sharanam.